Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
I have no clue what's going on with my internet.
Yeah,
my upload speed,
it
it's
happens.
not my download speed, it's my upload speed. So I'm gonna have to give Spectrum a call because
Yeah, I would.
Now it's going down again. It just keeps going down. So if I get fuzzy, guys,
You'll still hear him.
you still hear me. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm actually gonna rerun everything. I might just reset my router. That's probably what they're gonna tell me to do anyway.
Yeah.
So whatever. And we got people up in the house already. We got tons of people. Hey, look at Order Exotics was first, guys.
Very, very good.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't either.
Adam thought he was first. He's not first. Love you, Adam. My homie.
So we got Adam, Bam, Creative, Hooked. Everybody's in here. Wow.
I was late, Nikki. We were sitting here talking. We were sitting there talking about like artwork, and everyone should go to Hooked on Geckos and buy some artwork.
Mm-hmm. That's what we were talking about. Mm-hmm. And everybody hit the thumbs up, please.
Yeah, this is gonna be. We got tons of stuff. We got tons of stuff going on right now. So let me go up. We got it on the highlight, Nikki. There we go. Yeah. So there's a lot going on. I don't want to get into personal things that Darian sent me because I've been talking to Darian on the side in Morph Market. I don't agree with everything he's done, but some people think it started with Slither, and I don't think it did.
Who do you think it started with then?
Darian.
You think it's a personal thing he has against?
No. Everyone thinks the downfall of Morph Market came because of Slither, and I don't agree with that.
No.
Darian is deleted his Facebook and activated his Facebook. I can look again. Because my internet sucks. Well, my download is freaking great. My upload is But yeah, Darian is off Facebook right now. But he's got Messenger. So he was messaging me today a little bit. And I was kind of worried about him because of death threats. I kind of dealt with that before. I had people.
I remember.
So you got to take them serious because you don't know who's what and who would do what and all that good stuff. I think that was a little too far. But I also think it was a little too far. And some people are going to get really mad at me. You shouldn't have put the politics into the business. The trans stuff and the homosexual stuff. If you're not against it, then all good. It's awesome. But don't, you don't want to put that into business because hate's going to come from it no matter what. No matter what side you take, you're going to get hate.
Yep. Heidi's in here too. I just noticed. I didn't
Heidi,
see it earlier.
Heidi, she rocks.
Yep. Great.
So I didn't agree with that when he was putting that, the Bud Light stuff, because I'm one of them guys. I have my dog is watching. My dog, that's my homie. Guess what? Miles, I love you. It pet the dog right on the head. I got a little message. That is awesome. I love it.
Christian's in the house.
Chris, what's up, homie? So I don't hate Darian. Everyone thinks I hate Darian because of what he did with the Cold-Blooded. I don't agree with what he did with Cold-Blooded. I don't agree. There's people out there that said that he was a marketing genius because he could code the same as I did. People don't understand.
I heard that.
Yeah. They don't understand that that's just a backbone. He actually just bought the script and put it up cold. I've changed stuff to it. He didn't have them changes. He actually messaged me and offered to pay me to fix it. So if he's so good at that, why would he call me or not call me, but message me and ask me to come fix it? So I was kind of upset with that.
Did you go fix it?
No, I didn't go fix nothing. I told him I don't think it was right. I mean, it's just not what I wanted to do. But I don't think it had any. The Slither situation we'll get into. Slither situation sucks. I don't care who Samson is. He's a piece of garbage. But I will get into, and I think you understand why I think that people are not bringing up stuff.
I think it also has a lot to do with the younger people trying to push the older people around a little bit. Not just the older people. I'm talking about the people that have been in the industry for a long time, because that has a lot to do with it. I've heard that from. I've been watching this thing unfold, and I've been watching interviews with people and stuff, and they talk a lot about how the only people that have a problem with this is the older people, and
Do you know
people
what
have been in it.
I love this from the younger generation is they say that the older generation does not like the younger generation, and they don't want them keeping. Most of us love you keeping.
Oh,
We want more
absolutely.
people in the hobby.
Mm-hmm.
The younger generation are exactly not all, but the younger generation as a whole is more like what they say they hate. They don't like cancel culture, but they are cancel culture.
Oh, absolutely.
So, we got Frank coming on. He keeps saying cancel culture. I'm like, who are you canceling? But he'll sit there and he'll tell half stories to his following to try to make other people look bad.
Yeah.
You know, you get what I'm saying? That's cancel culture, trying to get people to say, hey, you get half stories, you know? So no, we got the younger generation that I think is pretty solid. I've been watching Bam Bam lately. I like him.
I like everybody,
Chris,
so I try to anyway.
So there are people out there, but when I got into, what's up, dude? What's up, Dad? When I got into the hobby, I was the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the younger generation has it in them to have someone that knows stuff say, this is my opinion, this is how I do it. They feel, quit telling me what to do. That's not what I said. I said, this is how I do it. Take what you want.
When I first came in, I was considered younger generation too, also, and that was over 35 years ago. And when an older person said something back then, you just kind of listened to what they said because they knew what they were talking about. And for some reason they did. They have, things have evolved and gotten better over the years. Of course, people have learned how to do things better. But when you want to take advice from somebody and you take it from an older person, just have enough courtesy to at least give it a try. It's,
So, talking on that, I think Darian, the reason that he went, I don't want to speak for him, but the reason I think that he went with the younger generation marketing ploy, it's a marketing ploy, is who's on social media? The younger generation.
Yep.
So the younger generation, so if he gets that little army built, they're going to go around and push buttons. But here's the deal. Has anyone been going on Morph Market lately?
I haven't been on it in a while.
There was 47,000, right? 47,000 ball pythons listed at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're gonna look at something, and I don't have nothing against Darian. I don't. Okay, I don't have anything against Darian. I just we'll go right here. And look, guys, I'm not banned anymore. It's underneath there, but I'm not banned. My account was deleted at one time. So we're gonna go to ball pythons. Ball python 37,000. So you're telling me in a 3.5 week spit, 10,000 ball pythons were sold?
You can check that number on there, can you?
Sort of. Let's see. Can you do sold?
Yeah, it's all the way down the bottom. Available. Up,
yep,
up.
there it is.
And then you can go to
we
sold.
Can go sold. It says 200. So we have to do. Can we do date? We can't do date. So 294,000 ball pythons been sold on Morph Market from date to date, from opening to date.
Yeah.
So here's my spiel. Took down all my Morph Market listings. See, this is where I was getting at. Chris took down all his Morph Market listings. So there are people out there that are not talking, but they're talking with their money.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we're done with Morph Market. Okay, I get it. I'm a person that says, be the best you. If you are a transgender, amazing. I love it. Go be the best you. But
people got to stop judging people.
There was a Morgan Floyd. Everyone knows who Morgan Floyd is, right?
I think so.
Everyone should know who Morgan Floyd is, right? He was doing an interview. I love watching motivational interviews. I love stuff like that. Do you know he was asked about Black History Month? You guys remember Black History Month when he was asked about? I don't know if you guys seen that.
No, I didn't see that one.
He goes, I don't want one. I don't want Black History Month. And he asked the interviewer, says, do you want a White History Month? And they said no. He goes, why
You
would
mean
I want
Morgan Freeman, right? You're talking
Morgan
about
Freeman? Yeah, Morgan
That's
Freeman.
what I
I'm
was like.
sorry, Morgan Freeman. I'm sorry. But Morgan Freeman, when he said that, he goes, I don't want one. It's just history. And he goes, well, how do we stop racism? He goes, stop talking about it.
Exactly.
Stop talking about it. Make it a normal thing. Make it a normal thing. So I don't agree with the people saying if a person feels that they're a woman and they were born a male and vice versa, it doesn't matter. I don't need to post on my business and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. If you don't agree with me, you're dumb. No matter what direction I feel. I'm not going to say that. And it refuse to renew and pay. See, people are taking their money away. So I think that I think he pushed his views too much. Like, when it came to Slither, it really showed.
Yep. Now he was going to ban if he went to a show or found out like Samson was at a show. He wasn't going to let that show advertise on his website no more. I mean, seriously, he was going to do it all. I mean, he was going.
So where's the line? I mean, do we ban people that bought from people that support Samson? Do we ban them people too? Do we ban people that have any retics from him? I mean, so the snowball keeps going. So what he should have done, this is exactly what he should have done. He should have looked at his TOS. That he should have wrote, when I told him when he bought Morph Market, look over to TOS, make some changes. It says Slither Inc. Is that what it's called, right? Slither
yeah, I think
Inc.
so.
Broke the TOS. They are banned and not said a word. Just that I am done. And then if he found someone that was buying from Slither Inc. and they were selling his animals, if he chose to ban them and say nothing, be done. You don't see the big companies going, hey, look, we have someone that's really bad in our store. We have someone really bad. You don't see eBay going, look at this bad person. We're banning them. We're banning them. We don't do that. We just get rid of them.
No, just get rid of them. That's it.
And we jet. We're good.
Everything is on the Slither files on Facebook. It's all on there. You can go on and read the whole thing. It's ex-employees.
Some of the Slither files is kind of biased.
I believe so. It is leaning one-sided for sure.
So I think Samsung Pruitt is a very bad person. It's nothing new. Old men in the hobby think they know everything and get pissed when questioned, and more focused on the money and not making the hobby better by teaching. I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
Because I can tell you this right now. I go to expos every month, bro. Okay? So I go there and I see some younger generation only care about money. Why the older generation has been in 20 years is helping the kids and helping us. They're like, oh, the kids. How many of the younger generation got upset that there were kids in strollers at NARBC?
A lot. It was
a lot of the younger generation got upset there was stroller.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it wasn't about the money, let the kids go see.
And you know what? I'll tell you, if the younger generation has a question, they could ask you, me, anybody in this chat would be more than happy to help them.
Yeah,
not
so
that any of these guys in the chat are as old as you and I are.
I don't think this older generation. I don't think it's just the younger generation. I just think certain people are bad in certain ways. It's just about the money. And Nikki just hit something right here. Nikki just slammed it. Slither. This is not the first time. They've been banned from every expo before. They've been banned. 100% they've been banned.
Yeah.
And I agree with Creative right here. If you're doing it solely for the money, why are you doing it?
Didn't he change his name though? When he was was it always Slither Inc.?
He might have went by Samsung or something like that. I forget, but I didn't keep up with this. Is like he's known for bad practices. We can get into why people aren't standing up because you said Garrett did an interview and then had to apologize for him. Apologize to Samsung.
Samson come out with said you got 30 minutes to apologize and retract that, or I'm going to put out all the information I have on you, because he recorded every conversation that Garrett and Samson had. Samson recorded every conversation and made a copy of every text and email and said he would put it all out for everybody to see what Garrett was talking about. And people were complaining because Garrett is like a spokesperson for USARK YouTube. He started USARK YouTube, and everybody thinks that, a lot of the younger people think that USARK should step up and tell Garrett he has to step down from that position and let someone else take it over or something.
Now, here's
I don't
my
know if that,
opinion. I don't know what the dirt that Samson has on him, but every single person has some skeleton in the closet. Everybody. You might not think you have a skeleton, but once it gets blown out of proportion and you have 100, 200 people posting to you and saying, hey, you're a piece of garbage because you did this. So I don't agree with it that he apologized, because guess what? Samson did wrong, and all it is grade school bullshit. With people saying, if you don't do this, I'm going to tell them this, and it's back and forth. Instead, the person saying, hey, guess what? I made a mistake, and I'm gonna fix it. Garrett is not the only guy that says he is from what I've heard. He says he is from. He said, oh.
I agree. Everybody has something in their. I was talking to you about stuff earlier today. Everybody has something in their closet somewhere along the way.
Yeah. So I mean,
even some of the big famous people, I call them famous people, what the younger people call the older people, famous people, have major stuff in their closet.
So, I mean, okay, let's talk about what was it? Gosh dang it, I can't think of that kid's name. He has like 600,000 subscribers. I love you, Nikki. I love you. What's that kid's name? He has like 600,000 subscribers, and he's a younger kid, and he just shut down Emeralds and Scales or something like that.
Afro Scales guy?
No, no. He used to get animals in, and then he would sell them back out. I can't think of his name. I can't. I'm gonna look it up real quick. But anyways, he just got out. Okay, a very big YouTuber just got out of selling animals. He has like 600,000 subscribers, and people are giving him crap for it because he used to buy animals off Craigslist and then resell them. And what's really funny is a lot of people were behind him. 600,000 subscribers. He would go buy animals, then he would make sure that they were okay.
Go herping.
Go herping. Yes, that's it. Go herping. So he would go buy animals on Craigslist. He would take them home. He would fix them up, and then he would resell them for a profit. And then he did end up doing a program, and he can contact me if I'm wrong. He did a program where he would charge people to take in their animals. So they would pay him so much money, send the animal to him. He would then take it in, make sure it's okay, then sell it for a profit.
Mm-hmm.
This didn't do well. So he was in business for 5 years and he closed down. Emerald Scales. So he does exactly what the younger generation says is garbage. He buys off Craigslist and resells. So he is in a flipper. Okay. Hey, Andy just popped in to say hi,
Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing?
So, but the reason his personality sucked, I don't know if this is totally true, but he doesn't know how to socialize. So you can tell that in his videos, but here's my thing. I believe his heart was in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
So he bought these animals, and I've never heard one person that's bought an animal off him say it was a piece of garbage.
Yeah,
it was sick. He helped the animal get back to where it should be, and he sent it off. And so that was a younger generation kid.
Some people are socially awkward, though. Like
Yeah.
Adam said, his personality sucked, but some people are like that. Some people just don't have a good social skills.
And I'm not gonna. I didn't watch him very much, but I mean, he had a following of 600,000 subscribers. He's like 19 now, 20. That's kind of insane.
I mean, you go back in anybody's history, they have stuff in their closet. I mean, look at hey Tanisha, look at like Brian Barczyk, the problems he had way back, but he fixed them all. And it's time to let stuff go. Not that Samson Pruitt ever did, because he had stuff in the past that's just as bad as what he does now. So he just
Samson has a few things. Okay, he mass produces retics.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's so much that where do you draw your line? Right, open up really easy in the conversation. See, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
No,
there's nothing wrong with that. So I think that Samson just didn't care. He didn't care until he got caught. Do you know why he didn't care until he got caught? He's throwing a fit. So when people throw a fit like that, they don't know how to admit they're wrong, and they keep defending their wrong over and over and over and over and over again. They get mad. Now, does Samson know dirt on a lot of people? Probably. He's been around a while. So everyone's got skeletons in their closet. Everyone's done. I mean, just like when people put down flippers. Do you know how many people flip?
Oh,
Everybody.
a lot more than you think there are.
Everybody.
Even some of the great big huge breeders flip.
100%. Because let's say take your favorite breeder, and if they're selling pies, if they're doing this for a living, and they're selling pies, and they can't keep them in stock, and they produce 50 pies, and they sell out really quick, do you think they're going to say, "Oh, we're sold out"? Usually, they're going to go buy more pies to resell pies.
Yeah,
it is a whole room. It is a whole room like that. 100%. That's what I'm saying. So the thing is Morph Market is in a. I don't think Morph Market's going to die right now. There's people out there saying Morph Market's going to die. Morph Market's going to go away.
no,
I don't feel that. But the problem that Morph Market has, and I'll tell this right to Darian. I told Darian I'll have a drink with him. When the people are watching this, we're all going to be in Tinley. I'm going to go for an hour or two and go hang out with Darian for a minute and give him we're going to talk. I promised him that. The problem Darian has is a company like a Morph Market, like an Orner Exotics, like DEA Exotics, like RepDepots.com. Like all these are viewed as their owner, especially when the I can't breathe.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
No, I'm going to take a little bit of... But especially when the owner is seen on social media. So that company kind of takes the persona of that person. And right now, no matter what people say, Darian has followers and Darian has people that don't like Darian. So there's a middle group. They just don't talk. They just don't care. They use Morph Market to make money and they don't care. I've done some questioning for people, and I've been talking to people. And I'm going to get to that, Oakland. I promise. I'm going to get that question. There are people that said they don't even want to do social media. They just want to classifieds. They just want to classifieds, something like King Snake, and maybe not the way King Snake looks, but they just want to classifieds. They can go and sell their animals. So we'll get back to that anyway. What's your opinion on the people in the hobby that just try to get free shit and cries and whines about everything and asks for shit all the time? And I'm seeing a lot more of that. Dude, it bothers me 100%. Now, I have people that actually come to me and ask for free stuff, like vendors. Not so much, but there are vendors that come to me. Oh, what kind of deal are you going to give me? And, I'm like, well, what is it? And, oh, we want to sell it. Well, I don't do that. You got to buy a lot. $50 ain't going to get you nothing. But the people that ask for free stuff usually are going to flip it in the long run. They're going to flip it. And there's nothing we can do about it if you give that up. But I hate people that just keep asking for free stuff. 100%. ADHD and autism can make things super hard, especially to making friends in person. 100% it can. 100%. This is another thing. 100%. 100% the paranoia. He does have. Darian's got some reasons to worry right now, and I'm not saying that to be a mean thing. If he got death threats, we need to take that serious, and there's no reason anyone should threaten someone's life over a website. If he got death threats, Darian has a family, guys. That's just really messed up. I mean, I would hope no one. I don't care what he's done. There's no reason for death threats. I'm actually really ashamed of the people that did it. I don't know who did it. Darian refused, not refused, but just didn't tell me. You can talk too much at Tinley. You have to man your slot at the Impeccable Gecko Red Experiment. That's all good. We can do that too. Dude, I can't wait for Tinley Park. I just can't wait. It's going to be a fun time. But Andrew, I just kicked him off show. Had to step out real quick. That's my homie. We're good. So I think the problem is Darian probably is putting his feelings out there. They're putting his feelings and saying, "Hey guys, this is how I feel," but some of them personal things should not be put out there. It just shouldn't be. Personal and business don't mix ever. So to give you an example, if someone comes into me to buy a cell phone, they don't care about my personal life. I don't care about their personal life. We're there as a mutual agreement for them to get a phone. So if we take it on the animal aspect, I don't care about someone's personal life as long as they're not abusing animals. And they don't care about my personal life as long as I'm not abusing animals. So if we're not abusing animals and they can care for the animal, I don't care about their personal life. I don't care if they like Donald Trump or they like Biden. I could care less. It doesn't matter to me. We live in a country that's free. So why are we worried about that? Everyone has the right to their own opinion. And
exactly.
Like I said on the last show that, someone got me riled up. It's none of your business what other people think of you.
Mm-hmm.
None.
No, you know what? Don't let them take up space in your mind. Sorry about that. My daughter was here with her fiance. They just came in to say hi and they were leaving. So
I agree. The crying on videos, this is where some people think it's fake. If Darian honestly is getting death threats, if he's honestly having these other issues, he posts them, then deletes them, and posts it and deletes it, and gets on in these videos and saying it. If they're legit, back off. I told him this today. I literally told him this today. Stop reading the crap. Stop posting. Stop. Recenter yourself. See, I'm trying to be a Trump will rise again. Nobody cares about my personal life. No, honestly. So I love you, Ken. You're my homie. But people need people to like them for some reason. So I mean, you could take this into any. So if you could take any religion. If someone's really religious, they usually try to talk to people about it because we talk about what we're passionate about, right? So if someone is anyway, that persona that flows off you want to talk about it. Well, not everyone. Okay, get this. Not everyone wants to hear about me talk reptiles. If I'm at work and someone asks about reptiles or they bring up animals, I start talking about what I want. But not everyone wants to hear about spiders and tarantulas and reptiles. They think I'm an idiot. Let's see. I was mortified how Americans handle politics when I first came. I'm telling you, everyone draws lines somewhere. Everyone, there's got to be a line, and that's what I see. And there's no one out here just going, do you, Slither Reptiles, or Slither Inc. I wouldn't sell him or buy from him ever. He's a piece of garbage. But I mean, where's the line drawn? So let's say you were best friends with Samsung. You were best friends. And this came about. Do you end your friendship with him because he does this? Or he did it? I don't know. I mean, as a friend, you want to try to help him through it, correct? You want to help him through it. But at the same time, I understand where people are coming from there. I agree, Gary, because the same thing happens to me. People on TikTok ask me about what I do for a living. It's none of their business. Don't tell them where you work. What kind of person would ask you where you work? That's weird. Don't tell people where you work, Tanisha. Don't tell people. You don't have to tell people your personal life. I enjoy being accepted, especially by most of my peers here, but I don't need it to get me to where I want to be. Exactly. And dude, you know me at shows. I am a total different person at shows to after shows. Because when I'm around my friends, I'm a little looser. The politics don't belong in a business. And if you do put that in the politics, and I say politics when it comes to the LGBT, am I saying this right? I don't want to disrespect anyone. LGBTQ?
I think so.
Yeah. So
it doesn't bother me.
Belong in business. Well, I don't want to offend anybody. That's how much I don't know about it, because it doesn't bother me if you're just be you. I don't group people together in anything. I honestly don't.
Mm-mm.
You can ask anyone at a show. I'm just what it is, what it is.
I judge you after I talk to you. If we get along, we're cool. Even if we don't get along, we're still cool. It's just,
And it,
you know.
I never, I just don't, my mind don't work that way. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, awesome. I'm still talking to you. Whatever. What's up? I just don't think that way. So everyone's like, oh, Gary, you just don't know about it. I honestly don't. I don't know about it because you're just a human being. We got to get back to that point where you're just a human being. Be you, but you're a human being. You get what I'm saying? Just be you. And I know we're getting into the off the topic. I just wish that Darian would stop posting. I just wish he would. Maybe he will this time, because after I sent him a message, I don't know, it could have been a coincidence. I sent him some messages. I said, "Hey, dude, just stop. I just got stop," and he took down his stuff.
Yeah, it won't stop unless the initiator stops.
We stopped talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you want to fly a pride flag, go ahead, fly it, awesome. But at the same time, hate is hate, no matter what it is, no matter where it's projected, no matter what side it is, it's hate.
Yep.
Let's see, I'll say it again. A reptile fanatics, I'm going to be a grandpa. Oh, you got it. Congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome news. Say, that's what I'm talking about, homie. That's
love every minute of it.
That is awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome.
You'll love every minute of it.
Hey, you see, I'm respecting our show today. I almost had my tie on too.
I keep wearing. I wore this shirt today again. I should know I can't wear it on a Friday.
Guys, look, I got a 22-inch neck. This is a 20. I think it's a culture thing. Let's go here. I think it's a culture thing. I am Korean. My family keeps asking these kind of questions: where I go work and how much I make. It could be. Fly it. Just don't kiss me. See, I mean, I get that. I get that. But at the same time, nothing bothers me. I just don't get affected by stuff. My personal life is mine. My beliefs are mine. Opinions are mine. It doesn't reflect on my business and geckos and how I interact with customers. And honestly, it's irrelevant. It doesn't belong in the business. Boom. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Darian's messing up. And I'll tell him that when I talk to him. Like, dude, guys ready for this? And there's going to be some people that get really mad at me here.
Ooh.
Darian doesn't know what he's doing. Darian ran a dubia business and a pet store. Running large websites with all these personalities is different.
Uh-huh.
It is different. So when he bought Morph Market, he could have just sat back, did some changes, did some updates, and no one would have said nothing, and it'd have been fine. And then he could have brought in Cold Blooded when he was going to do it, and he would just let someone else run it and be fine. Mark, whatever, I can't pronounce his last name. Zuckerberg gets attacked on a daily.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
What I find funny is, I hate Mark. He's stupid. Everything else. Well, why are you on Facebook?
Yeah, they're saying okay. So they're giving him business. So
why are you on Facebook? If you don't like Facebook, get the hell off Facebook. Vote with your dollar. So, I mean, Darian just doesn't know what he's doing. He wants to, and his pride's going to tell me, because Gary, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't. He doesn't know what he's doing. Running a business and running a large social media site is totally different. And you ready for this? Do you know who the best people to run social media sites are? The people that ran the large forums back in the day.
Exactly.
The Riches, the Jeffs, the me, the person that ran ballpython.net. We could deal with all these personalities that are coming at you, and it doesn't affect us. We're like, oh, whatever. Okay, cool beans. Hell, whatever. I don't think he can handle it. My daughter grabs tubs and pretends to mist and change paper towels and talks to the geckos. It's great. That's awesome. That's perfect.
That is very awesome.
That's it. When if you start taking sides, it's pointless. 100%. There we go. Boom. You can't say it's pointless. And look at
Nope.
congrats is another congrats.
Absolutely. Congrats out to the new grandpa. Ed, how are you doing, sir?
So I just don't think. I mean, Darian's a good guy, and now some of my friends are gonna get really mad at me saying that because they want me to hate Darian. I don't hate Darian. I don't care that he took and basically destroyed the big hopes I had for ReptiPost right now. But I'm still pushing. We still got posters. We still got going. You guys are interested? Go to ReptiPost.com. Rock it out. Have fun. Oh, we're a different avenue. I'm a professional on there. I don't put my views in it. Go there, have fun, build your brand. It's not my brand. It's your brand. And I think that's where Darren and I differ. Is I'm more professional. I've been there, done that. And he's like, "Whoa, what do I do?
I am
What do I
doing
do?"
good, Ed. You need to call me, buddy. You need to give me a call, man.
I'm
Want to break? Not right now. I'm live,
yeah,
but I'm talking. We'll rock it out, bud. Ed's
I
cool.
was thinking about doing this today, but
I got mine over here. If you want to do it.
yeah, I was thinking about it. But that's what I think's going on. And the Slither Inc. thing kind of pushed it over the edge for him. And the reason I think it pushed it over the edge is because he was telling everyone who he was going to ban and how he's going to ban it. And perception is reality. 100%. 100%. I like Darian. He helped out a lot of people, especially nonprofit rescues. I believe he did. I've been told that he hasn't, but I believe he did.
Give me a call.
So I believe he did. But there have been people that's contacted me because they wanted me to go to war with Darian with ReptiPost and Cold Blooded. I'm serious. They wanted me to go to war. Like they were giving.
Oh, I know they were pushing it. Yeah.
And I'm like, this isn't worth it. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. It's not me. It's not who I am. So I was like, whatever. I've actually reached out to Darian and said, hey, I hope you're okay. I don't think perception is reality. It is. Perception is reality. So people are looking at Darian as the weakness behind Morph Market. So if Darian shows weakness, Morph Market shows weakness.
I don't think he was ready for the hatred that would come his way, like what you had to deal with when you had the website. It comes with it comes with the territory, and if you can't handle it, you might have to get out of it or step back and let other people run it for you.
Today's culture couldn't handle the war room. Today's culture couldn't handle the BOI.
Or what was it on the
the Bush League?
Yeah, it was the back porch or something like that. Or
that was made because of the war room.
I know it was. I
remember because of me.
I remember they were like, "We got the war room over here. We got to do this over here." I remember that real well.
So the war room was like it's a forum, okay, and anything went. You just could not break the law. If you broke the law and a lawyer or law enforcement contacted me, I gave them the database, and it did happen. It 100% happened. I had to shut down TRR, reptileroom.org, and I had to give them the database and let them in my servers for them to take what they wanted because someone broke the law.
Yeah, well, they do that.
And it was about death threats, and it was bad. Oh, it was bad. But I said, oh, you guys break the law and you get in trouble. It's not coming back on me. No, 2 rescues he helped confirming he actually I believe he did. I personally think he paid the money. The proof that I got wasn't really proof. It was hearsays. And I know when Phil said yes, Darian sent money. So I don't need to know the amount. So I don't have anything there. In my opinion, though, that's why people are leaving Morph Market. That's why the traffic is done. I know for a fact Darian was posting things to get riled up to drive traffic to Morph Market. It was a marketing genius move.
He owns Morph Market, Ed.
Darian now owns Morph Market. John no longer does. John still works for Morph Market. I don't know the details of it. I do have hearsay of what happened, but I don't want to talk hearsay.
No.
So Darian has a dev team, I believe, of 2. I could be totally wrong. Now, if John's on there, I know of 3. I do know that Cold Blooded, nothing special's happened over there. Nothing's been added. All they did was took the database and injected it over to the database over there, so you had your page. Not hard. But I don't believe Morph Market's dying. I believe it's got a dent in the armor. I believe that there's people looking at it and saying it's not stable right now. If it was the Titanic, it's taken on water.
But I do believe it can be saved, though. I do believe in time it'll stop taking on water.
Yeah, I mean, it just matters on how much money someone wants to dump into it. So, I mean, how many free accounts, how many non-free accounts, who's paying, how this, all the good stuff, it's there, okay? The armor's been chinked, and it matters on Darian's next move. And I think he did the right thing, deactivated his Facebook. He's done. I don't think he's posting on Cold Blooded about the stuff the same way, because I don't think he wants that hate there, which is a smart move. Don't do it. Don't go to Cold Blooded and start crap, guys. Don't. That's stupid. The hobby has enough drama as it is.
And drama's been around in this hobby forever, and I still say that eventually it will sink the whole hobby somehow. Because I think it's going to be trouble.
Morph Market hurts the hobby. And a friend of mine said that. He goes, it does. It makes us look bad. So let's be honest. Morph Market is the leading classifieds for reptiles, correct?
Yep.
So now I personally think Morph Market being taken down from Facebook, Instagram, all them pages actually was a good thing, because now all that crap isn't posted for people to see. So I know it sucks, but I think it was a good thing. I think Darian. The only thing Darian did to me, guys, that makes me mad is Cold Blooded, and now I'm kind of over it. It is what it is. He bought a user base and he injected it into ReptiPost, or not ReptiPost, into Cold Blooded. He used the same software I did, same thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does it piss me off? It does, but I mean, it is what it is. Because something's coming about. I'm gonna try something. Who knows? Who knows what it's gonna do? I'm gonna get out for people a different avenue.
Hit the thumbs up, everybody, please. It helps get the word out about the show.
Hit that thumbs up. I'm not on that page. I can't even see you guys.
We're trying to get to a few hundred subscribers anyway. So tell everybody to join the group. Please spread the word. So
David, okay, I'll release this, guys. All right. I didn't want to, but I'm going to talk about it. ReptiPost is going to have another division that's going to have a separate classifieds. It is not going to be linked to ReptiPost at all, other than part of the name. So I had people. I've done my market research. I've been asking a lot of people, and they say we just don't want to be on a social media site. They just don't want it. They don't enjoy social media. And I'm like, well, how can I do this? How can I do this? I'm just going to have a separate classified site and then ReptiPost. I'm not going to say that it's going to have the same traffic as ReptiPost right away. ReptiPost was new at one time. We'll go feed them. Need to get some smokes and a 40 ounce before dark. My town is sketchy. If you live in Oakland, homie, be careful, man. Be careful. But I got something in the plans. I do have something that's being done. I'm just going to offer another avenue. I talked to another good friend, and he thinks I was going after the advertising wrong with ReptiPost. And if I would have done the advertising, totally get that. If I did the advertising differently, I might have succeeded more at this point. Instead of making ReptiPost against Facebook, I was always attacking Facebook. I should have said, hey, guess what? This is a new alternative. This is an alternative. It's not a. It's just an alternative, and it's an alternative to Cold Blooded. It's an alternative to Facebook, and that's how I'm going to approach it. It's ran by a big boy. It's ran by an adult. You're not going to see me post racial stuff or sexist stuff
No,
or politics stuff.
no.
Not at all. I'm not going to do that. Not even a little bit. Um, I'm going to. I already have the cookie policy, the terms of service written, the privacy policy. I'm working on security of the website because I'm really big on security. Thanks, Nick. I love you, buddy. I have a friend that's in security for websites, so I'm really focused on security now. So everything's really nice. And what's up, MS Farms? How you doing?
Hey,
So I'm really working on this classified site, and that's what it is, a classified. I thought about auctions, guys. I did. I thought about auctions, and I don't like the idea of auctions for a couple reasons. Auctions are one, they're not paid for. That's going to be a thing. If auctions are one, they're not paid for. It takes the animal down. You don't get your money. It keeps rotating in. Okay. So if you want to do auction animals, ReptiPost is where you want to do it. Do it like you did on Facebook. Go to reptipost.com, post your auctions, and there you go. And I just don't want to deal with the drama part of auctions. What is that? I don't want to sound like I'm young, but younger than maybe some of you, but times are... Oh, you're not finished, bro. Okay. Dude, you can say whatever you want, man. Your opinion's your opinion, man. Hook it up. You can have an opinion about whatever you want.
oh yes, you can.
Yeah. So...
There's the rest of it right here.
But times have changed to social media, and that's how people grow and get the word out about yourself. 100%. That's how I feel. 100%. That's exactly how I feel. I do get it. I do 100%. But if you look at the most successful classified places or marketplaces, let's say marketplace, they are not on social media other than one. There's only one, and that's the Facebook Marketplace. But Facebook Marketplace tried, and you can still do it, ship stuff. Remember, they can do it, but that part of Facebook Marketplace has not succeeded like it should. So like eBay is just auctions and buy it nows, and then Amazon. So Amazon is more like what we're going to do, except when they buy off you. It's going to be just an option. You can still. I'm still waiting for someone to set up an expo in South Dakota near.
Well, you know what?
Dylan.
You know what, Nikki? I agree. We could do like a 2-state type of thing, you know? Your state and my state, because we don't have them here either. Except
Okay,
for one.
I'm asking. Oh, I got you, and I got Nikki one in the show. Why don't you make one?
We could do like a dual state or tri-state, throw Montana in there or something.
So, I know for a fact that shows cost a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but I know for a fact that it doesn't cost a lot of money to get your first one going. It just takes more work. So if you don't have a lot of money, you got to put more work in. If you have a lot of money, you don't have to put as much work in. So if you can hoof it for advertising and do every free advertising you can, that's the way you could do it, and you can start a show. Any show promoter can actually tell me I'm wrong, but this is the way I would run a show. And one of my best friends runs shows. But your tables is what pays for the venue, and your walkthrough should be your profit. That's not always the case, but that would be if you can get 20 tables sold, guaranteed. Look for a venue that holds 20 tables and start it off, and grow from there. That's how I would do it. That's exactly how I would do it. But you're gonna have to advertise every free way you can. So if you can get a venue for $1,500, which I don't know how much venues cost. I got an idea, but I don't know how much. You want them tables to be able to cover that $1,500 for the venue, and then the walkthrough's your profit. But there's other stuff that I never thought of. You need a food vendor or a food person. So not just the people can eat, but your vendors can eat. So they're there all day. So you want a food person, you want food there. I would have never thought of that. and you want a venue that's AC'd. You don't want to be outside in the hot. And there's just little things, there's little details.
I could tell you from experience, like here in where I'm at, which is the state right above you, I didn't think so either. But the more you check it out, more and more people have it. They did a show here in Bismarck that a ton of people went to. I mean, it was packed.
Yeah, so I mean, don't. I'll bring up Dylan because that's my homie. That's one of my best friends, and he put a show in Rothschild, Wisconsin.
Good evening.
What's up? What's up? What's up? So he put it in Rothschild. They give you some like how much out in nowhere this is. The local pet store is in an Ace Hardware. They actually carry pets, and it's really nice. It's actually really nice. Really educated people. They do good.
Once a year. I didn't mean to cut you off. She asked a question. I was just answering.
Oh yeah, so
and that's a marine, and it's like an all animal expo, but it's mostly a marine, like aquatics and reptiles.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to start out somewhere. Do 3 times a year, 4 times a year. Don't do monthly right away unless you know you got the traffic. I always said that Wisconsin had it, and now my boy Dylan's got. I mean, oh, dude, lacrosse. I can't wait for lacrosse next month. I can't wait. I'm really excited about lacrosse. I don't know why. I'm just going. I'll be bringing stuff. I'll be bringing educational animals and stuff like that. We're gonna have some fun. But the thing is to give you an example, I know for a fact. I don't want to get into names. There was a certain vendor at a certain reptile expo that had an issue with their care of their animals. I'm gonna blow you guys' mind here. Had care with his animals. The expo runner was getting so much crap about it from a certain group of people, but the expo promoter took it as a professional thing, went to them people and corrected it, and them people are now better for it. So now instead of just blasting this out and just flexing and all that good stuff, he corrected a situation for animals, bettered a person that's vending, and corrected it all. Everyone's better for it because someone took it as a professional thing to do instead of fists up and let's fight. Now I'm not saying Slither could be that. Slither's dumb. I don't like Slither. Whatever. I used to vend a show. Let's see. I used to vend.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was putting it up at the same time.
I used to vend a show circuit that didn't have a food vendor, but the show promoters handed out water, muffins, and bought Little Caesars for every vendor at lunch. So it can be done. That's what I'm talking about. It's the vendors that you got to worry about.
Oh, I did it again.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
So, but that's what we got to do is instead of drawing more lines and saying, if you deal with this person, you're going to be banned. If you do this, you're going to be banned. If you do this, you're going to be banned. What that is flexing your muscle to try to force upon somebody. Why not help them correct it? You're only one person, I get it. But if you help correct situations. So, I mean, Slither was on. You couldn't help Slither. They're dumbasses. I mean, seriously. Let's see. Someone's saying, I can't wait to vend with you and Heidi. I haven't yet vended with either of you. Only have visited while you guys were vending. Dude, I'm telling you, that's gonna be fun. Dude, I will sell everyone stuff. Creative could tell you, I will sell people stuff. I like messing with animals. I love it. I have lots of fun. Vended and did food either. That's what I'm saying is so there's little things you got to do, little details you got to do, but bettering the hobby is better. So if you go to Scaled Up, everyone knows Dylan's my friend, but if talking about I'm guessing Dylan yeah, sort of but Dylan, if you go to Dylan's shows, you don't see anything questionable. He has rules. He makes us stick to the rules. And myself included. And that's the way it is. And the difference between the vendors there is they respect Dylan and Brittany so much. The respect is there. That a show is as great as the promoter and the vendors. And I think Scaled Up Expos, I'm telling you this right now, Scaled Up Expos is the best promotion in Wisconsin. And I'm going to say they rival some of the best promotions in America. and I've been to other promotions. When it comes down to the professionalism, the cleanliness, the organization, down to the nitty gritty, they just have it. They have the it factor. I need to get my ReptiPost banner done for the next dude. You, my homie. I got a new banner coming out here soon. I mean, I just don't know. I think Slither put it over the put. I think the Slither thing riled Darian so much that he doesn't know which way's straight anymore, or which way's north, or which way's the right way. Oh, if I
Send
I
me
don't-
an.
go
Oh,
ahead.
I was gonna tell
I don't
Nikki
want-
there.
Yes.
Send me a message on Facebook. Maybe we can work together and get one going.
Seriously, I'll help out with any ideas and tell you guys what, as a vendor, what I would expect. I was gonna vend at one July show in MN in my birthday, but they were full. I never dealt with that. I never dealt with a full show. I just got in before they were full, I guess. I want to do more expos, and I'm thinking about it. My new job, I love my new job. Everyone, oh geez, guys, don't even know. My new job. I'm not a boss anymore, but oh my lord, am I happy.
You seem it. I could tell.
Oh,
Seriously,
man.
I could tell.
It's like I go to work, I sell phones, I come home, and my phone doesn't ring anymore. It doesn't ring all the time. All I got to do is worry about myself, go to work when I got to go to work. Oh, it's like night and day. I'm a little worried about the shows, but they told me they're going to work with me 100% on them. So I'm not missing my shows. I said October's kind of loaded. I got Sewerfest, I got a Scaled Up Expo, and I got Tinley Park. And I'm not missing any of them. So I don't know how many geckos I'm gonna have because Tinley Park I'm bringing the best of the best. I'm gonna bring 50 or so geckos, the best of the best, because Tinley Park is not for selling, if that makes sense.
Frank and the Tank is here.
Frank. I love Frank the Tank.
Yep. I'll tell you something about Frank. He's one of the very few people that I know that every video I put up, regardless of when it is, he will comment on it.
Because that's my homie right there. He's awesome.
Every video.
Frank is amazing. I don't know how people can work management. I just like showing up to work. Well, management has its perks. I made the schedule. I did what I wanted to do, but then it didn't because I had to deal with all the issues. So I don't have to deal with them issues. Tampa has a big Repticon. Is that a Repticon you're talking about? Isn't Tampa Repticon?
I don't know.
And then bending my first show and stuff. Dude, I hope you have fun and just sell out, bro. I love when people sell out. I love it. I tell everyone that they need to sell out all the time. To tell you the truth, I haven't been selling geckos a lot at expos. Okay, I don't know how many I've been selling, but I sell a lot of roaches and a lot of chow. Well, things are coming up a little. Things are gonna be changing a little bit, but I'm gonna have to start taking more geckos to shows because they're just coming. They're just. Yeah.
Well, you show me pictures every day of hatchlings, so you're loading
my
up.
problem was that I have contracts. I have contracts with wholesalers that I have to give them so much, so they're getting like $200 geckos, $300 geckos, because I signed these contracts 3 years ago, and I have to give them so many geckos. I promised them so many geckos. Well, I didn't breed all my wholesale geckos. Don't have some of them anymore. And I'm like, oh, I got to give these geckos. Well, them contracts are almost up, and I don't have to send as many anymore. I have 99 problems in every single Murphy MP I have in my rack. Murphy's pattern list. I love my Murphys. Do you know what? No one respects Murphy's pattern list.
I do, because it was the absolute first leopard gecko I bred way back when. 15 years, 20 years ago, maybe.
Dude, I take pure Murphy's patternless to the shows for 200. Didn't sell them. 150. Don't sell them. I sell hets for $50. Just wild type het per Murphy's, and I'll sell them at $50. And usually to little kids because they see the normal looking leopard gecko and their eyes just blow up like, oh, it's spotted. Like,
Yeah.
yes, it is. That's me now with work. I used to do the schedule, just the schedule, not management, and they would all call me asking questions as if I knew the answer. I missed shows because of this. I don't do that no more. Will there be a Repty Post charity auction instead of a giveaway? We are working on some stuff. I'm working on some stuff. I just got to get with a few other people, and it's just with this new thing I'm launching and all this good stuff. I want to do stuff for USARK big time. I want to make sure that this goes to, or who knows, a USARK. We might not do USARK. We might pick some like rescues that need help because I get it. USARK needs money, but there's rescues out there, and I don't care where they are in the country as long as they're a 501c. I don't care. We can figure all that out. I love Murphy's Patternless. What do you mean, dude? No one respects the Murphy's Patternless.
I love the one I hatched out last year.
Well, right now I have because Nikki's got Nikki's got stuff with the Patty Bell. I got the Patty Bell stuff. Haven't released. I got white and yellow Murphy's Patternless stuff. I got pure patties almost ready to go. I got to get in touch with you then. I just got to get in touch with you. I suck when it comes to social media. I will tell you this, guys, right now. I just suck at it. But I can't even get my pure Murphy's Patternless to sell for about. I don't understand.
Isn't like the Murphy Patternless one of the older morphs, like way back when like albino was the first thing,
I think the reason the new people like it is the patternless gecko when it gets older. It's just there, but
they're very cool looking when they're first hatched out with the pattern they have.
100%. So I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. I guess I don't know. I really want some red hots. Nikki has some red hot in there. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what gecko I'm really excited about? My blood tangerine red stripe.
That looks good. That came from the red stripe to a blood, right?
Yep.
But that's a female now.
Yes.
I don't breed blood to red stripe. That's why I don't have nothing to give you. I wanted to get, if you take that back, what I'm worried about, if you take it back to blood, you're going to lose some of that red stripe. But you're going to lose it anyway, so would you rather keep the red stripe to be in there a little bit? I don't know. I honestly don't know what I would do with her. I was kind of hoping it was a male.
Well, I could definitely check into getting a male red stripe.
Or if you have a sibling.
No, I didn't. She gave me a few eggs last year, but it was the only one. And then the other ones, didn't even look.
Blood red stripe here, it's going to be kind of hard to find. Because I think that's one of the nicest ones I've seen. It's a cool gecko, 100%.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you.
Dude, we live in large over here, bro. Okay.
This is meant for you.
What's this? Hey, Camp Kennan just explained the sexing of male and female torts. Like, we're waiting. Oh. Well, tell Kennan, Camp Kennan that we'll deal with that. So, Camp Kennan's awesome. I love Camp Kennan. He's a good guy. To tell you what's going on with that, because I don't know if I posted about it in our chats lately. I have 4 Bell 66% het patty that they got eggs this year. I bred to patty to find out which one is het patty. So then I could take them Bell het patties, and then I have 2 patty, 1 male, 1 female patties that are 66% het Bell. So I got them going to Bells to see which one is Bell. If one of them are het Bell, then I'm going to take them and mix. I'm hoping that male is het Bell. It's a patty het Bell, and I could take it to the female. So we're gonna see what's up.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Although we're not alien invasion, We can't wait. I'm out. Time to play with Andrew. Oh, that's my grandson. He's awesome. So I mean, there's so much going on with the leopard gecko community. The leopard gecko drama. People are saying, "Oh, leopard gecko drama." I don't have leopard gecko drama, bro. I just don't have it. I've got red stripe tremper, and you know what? In rainwater, you might want to talk to MS Farms. The red stripes are nice. That might, my opinion, and you could get anyone out of the leopard gecko breeder here. My opinion, it's going to be easier to get the blood back into it than the red stripe. You lose that red stripe, it's going to be hard to get back into it.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing.
So that blood, you can inject the blood at all times, and you know the male that threw that. So if you can get a male for that red stripe, you can take that male, that blood that helped throw that, and breed it back to some females, and you're kind of outcrossing.
Yeah.
So, hello, we're not okay. He said it's like an alien invasion. It's not very fun. Oh yeah, I know. I'm not doing it. That's why I already know. I'm not doing sex. When your tortoise is big enough, we'll sex it. Mimsy's a girl. So I'm not worried about that little tortoise so far. Well, she wants it to be a male because they get 500 pounds. So females get 3. I'm like,
yeah, they get big though. Yeah,
freaking tortoise. And like right now we're working on getting more. Because right now the whole goal is to move the zoo to a more zoo-ish area.
Well, I told you what tortoises I want. The Egyptian. Definitely want a pair of Egyptians. I would love it.
I looked at those.
So if anybody wants to let me know. Hey.
I'm actually trying to get the snow out. My originals, except for one, I have one that's at Bellhead Patty that is a super hypo tangerine. And then my other 2 males are snows, and the female snows. Now I got tons of stuff, but I was trying to get the snow out of it. Or I don't mind the regular snow, but I don't want the super snow, if that makes sense. I don't want the super snow right away. So, but I do have Eclipse in there and stuff like that because I hate Eclipse.
Here's a question for you and your wife, Gary. Did you guys ever watch Tortoises Kill Birds?
Yes, they stomp and they flatten them with their shells.
Yeah. Yeah, when a bird sits underneath them to get in the shade or out of the rain, they stomp them real quick, and then they eat them. It's kind of strange, but it's cool.
100%. It's 100% cool. See, we got stuff going on here. Nikki's got good stuff.
I was reading it. Yeah,
I got Nikki art coming.
You got what?
I got Nikki art coming. Her art.
Oh, that's right. Her art. You were talking about that before. 100%. Yeah.
I want Nikki art. I'm gonna be buying more Nikki art. Because
I love
the zoo. We want to put it around the art.
I love the ball python morph one. I'll have to. I was gonna ask her. I never got around to asking her how much they are, but the ball python morph.
I forget how much they are. How much is your Nikki art? How much is Nikki art? Hooked on geckos.
Yes, I've seen them stomp them, Frank, with their paw and then pick them up and eat them. Yep. I also seen
the snake. Did you guys see that? The one
eating
the snake? That's cool.
Seen it. Oh. I've seen the deer eating a snake too, and it was pretty cool.
Dude, I love art. So what I'm doing at the zoo is
Nikki's art must be cool stuff to get a hold of.
100%. She does a very good job on it.
I know, it's beautiful work.
So I have my friend Dave, DNA Retilia. He's a really good photographer. So I bought my first photo off of him, and it's not even a gecko. It is a ball python, and I'll bring it down here next show, and it's mind blowing. I fell in love with it. He showed it to me. I went over that in the show. I'm like, how much? He told me. I bought it. I was like, I need to have it. So I want my friend's art and photography around the zoo, and underneath it, I'm gonna get plaques and say how they can buy them. Nikki art. I just purchased 2 Leo PC. That's what I'm talking about. Go buy some Nikki art, guys.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. But
no, we can do it. Hopefully later this year, all these hatchlings come out of the eggs, and I'll be venturing out a little more for shows. Just don't have anything to sell. Dude, I welcome you to come out to the shows, bro. We'll hook it up. We'll have a good time, man. 100% we'll have a good time. That's what I'm... dude, everyone... She has packages going out Monday. So go send her money, and she'll send out some more packages.
Just gotta let me know how much it is.
How much is the art? Put it up there, Nikki. I'll rescue any and all tortoises. Shh, keep it between us. Honestly, okay, people...
I'll send everyone I know your way. I'll send everyone your way.
So everyone knows that Max is my wife, Laura. Love her to death. we will take in animals, but we do not adopt out animals, if that makes sense. So
Yeah, no, that's
if you
I
do
get what you're
have a
saying.
tortoise needing a home, you can 100% contact me. 100%. Or you can contact her, but you can contact me if you have a tortoise. We will take in tortoises. 100%. If you have lizards and snakes, we'll go with it. Yeah, we're not going to be getting an adult Adabra given to us. We're the only ones in Wisconsin that has an Adabra. I found that out. There's no one else in Wisconsin has a Adabra.
Awesome to see. Awesome to see.
No, he survived. That we good. We good. Heck yeah, David. Just come out and hang out. Always a great time. I'm telling you, that's why this show was about the Morph Market and what's going on and Slither Inc. and all this. But what we got going on here, as you see, we have so many people talking and bonding and talking to each other. That's what we need more of. That's how we beat the hate, not banning people,
Exactly.
not causing more lines. That is how we get people to go to the shows, talk to people, get on these chats, talk to people. You guys want to come on here and talk about your business? Come on, build your brand, homie. And when I say homie, I mean girls and boys, homies. I have all the Raptors and Typhoons you could need. MS Farms, some of the best there is. I'm telling you. So everyone asks me when they ask me.
Oh wait, that's spelled wrong. It's supposed to say heart. Because there's a little heart button there. Everybody hit the heart button, man.
So I get asked a lot who should we go to for animals. And I send people. I'm like, if you want local, I'll look up who they are around them, and I send them and all that good stuff. But MS Farms, Heidi, Zeno, Nikki, Adam, all these people are amazing. Where'd Adam go anyway?
I don't know. He was talking up a storm up here, but I might have missed something. Like you said, he was going somewhere or something, but I don't think so.
Adam,
I don't know.
Adam, if you're there and you're not talking, I'm going to beat you up. No, I'm not. I love Adam. Adam's my home dog.
He's shadowing in the background so we could stomp on somebody.
Do you remember the blue tongue skink I gave you and he's doing good? Yes, the blue tongue is mean. The blue tongue skink's mean. He wants to bite me. Like, it does not like people. I just got my first rack set up, and I have first breeder group coming from Adam next week. Almost finished, but that's what I'm talking about. Adam's got good stuff. I know Adam's stuff.
Yeah, I like his stuff. He's got some really good stuff.
I'm actually looking for more zoo animals. There's stuff I'm looking for. I want that albino Burmese. I have a big retic now.
Very good.
Zip it, you never know. Except, hey, he said no one's gonna give us a big adopter.
No, you never know. Might get a phone call as soon as you're off. Hey, Gary, I got this one here. I can't take care of it. Could you take it?
Have the zoo. Well, once we get the other zoo, I think we have like a 12-month plan to get a bigger zoo. So we're trying. So I don't know what's going to happen to Morph Marine. What's your opinion? What do you think? Do you think they're going to be?
I think they're going to be around. I think it's just going to take a little bit of time, and I think it'll do fine. I really do. I think they got to hit a little bump in the road right now, and I think they got to learn how to control themselves a little bit, maybe. And I think that they got to approach things a little differently with a little calmer head, and I think it'll pan out. I think, like you said, he was getting death threats and stuff. That might have scared him a little bit too, And then he puts up a bigger guard and be like, I ain't taking shit from nobody. I don't, Hey, it goes with the territory. So,
but here's the thing: he wasn't getting. Okay, it's bad to get death threats, but he wasn't getting death threats because of Morph Market. He was getting death threats because of what he was posting on Facebook.
Oh.
But some of it was actions he did on Morph Market, but he would go there and he made a big deal about it. If he just, I swear to God, if he would just ban people and and when they ask why, send a part of the TOS or the rules that they broke
and highlight it.
The reason. This is the reason. Let it go.
And that's it. Mm-hmm.
Let it go.
Yeah, that's what I mean by having a cooler head.
Yep. And then when people asked, when it came up and says, "Hey, why did you ban this person?" We discussed it with them.
What's your honest opinion? Do you think they'll make it?
If he continues on the road that he's doing, no. because people will leave a business that has shaky ownership.
Oh, of course.
They're not going to trust it. Why pay for something when they're, let's just say this, it will put doubt in people's minds when it comes up to renew their account.
Yeah, because they're worried that they'll get banned. Yep.
Or
My
a
guy.
band, or is the site even going to be there, or what's
Yep.
the guy going to do now? He has not shown steadiness, and I'll tell them to his face, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting him down. He has not shown steadiness. He has been all over the board. He's deactivated his account, reactivated, deactivated his account, which I think the best thing is to deactivate it because I think he's reading too much. I think he's reading
Adam's
all
back.
the comments. There's my homie. RepuPost is still going. Go post on RepuPost, huh?
I also feel that I also see where people come from, that if it were to fail, it would definitely hurt the hobby because a lot of people depend on that to sell their animals. They don't even have their own websites no more. And it would create a mad rush to make your own website and all that kind of stuff.
I will give these guys a glimpse. Everyone's going to see it. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of this just a second here. Stop screen.
Adam was busy. We got you, Adam. We're only
Right, but Adam's not allowed to be busy.
not during the show hours.
No. Let's see here. A Chrome tab. I want there. So, this site right here is coming. As you see, it's not 100%. I have a little bit more to do. I am not showing everything, but this I gotta fix the pictures and make them more uniform like this. I'll show you guys what's going on. It is coming. Has a search function where you can search local or worldwide. As you see, it does have the eye.
Are you going to have a genetics calculator on there?
The genetics calculator, it says people seen it. We can take this back down. The genetics calculator is going to come, but I don't agree with genetics calculator. I think calculators make people weak. I will have something up, and I think genetic calculators show people the wrong thing. They don't understand it. So just because if you breed head to head, okay, doesn't always mean that your 25% of your clutches in ball pythons is going to be, or 50% is going to be the visual.
No, it could be normals, just still heads.
25. Yeah, it could be 25%. They're like 25% should be this. Each egg has a 25% chance, or what you know.
Yeah, people don't get that. They're like, well, I should have got this and that, but no, it doesn't mean you're going to get that. You stand a 25% chance.
There's a chance. So the calculator is kind of, it's not hard to code a calculator, guys. It's not. I mean, get all the genes in there. It's kind of hard. But once you figure it out, but now polygenetics, the ball python world, morph market turned into a flea market. You're not the first to say that. I'm just gonna say you're not the first to say that. You're not the first. I didn't say it, but I don't believe. Okay, the morph market is not judged by the amount of animals that are on there. Okay, I get it. It needs. It's the largest reptile classifieds in the world. Okay. The leadership needs to be more steady, and he can be still. He can 100%. He can be. But to sit there and post about everything happening, it's just wrong. I mean, it's not what a businessman does. Double checking prices, so something would need to be filled the void. We need something like Morph Market, though. I'm working on that. I promise you, I'm working on it. The problem I'm gonna have, I'm gonna call out everyone right here. If I put something out, it's gonna take people, the vendors, the vendors or the breeders, to take time and post animals for sale. And it's going to take time for them breeders to say, hey, check out this new site. This is where I'm listing some stuff, like they are with ReptiPost. Okay? If they want to use this type of site. Or if you want to use ReptiPost.com, tell people the update for the marketplace is coming. I'm about 65% done. I have, it's going to be a total rework. Everyone's stuff that's up is going to be still up. It's going to be great. But I also did market research, and people want a standalone. They just do, because they don't want if they join one, they don't want to join a social media. I call it reptile media, but they don't want to join social media. I feel like morph generators are nice to have to give I can code one. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. And I probably could. I mean, I could probably get one tomorrow off of a friend of mine that has one. That's not an issue. I could probably. I mean, there's a lot I can do. Carefully screen who they let sell on Morph Market, not just anybody. So I agree with that to an extent. Screening them is okay, but I think they should be held. Everyone should be held to the same standard. If that makes sense.
But I think the hobbyist breeder, like somebody you don't even know of, if they have an animal that laid eggs and they hatch them out and they want to sell them on there, they should be able to just go sell them on there. That's just my opinion.
When Apple stops being jerks. No, I'm joking. We're working on it. I am. I got a Flutter app. I'm writing an app in Flutter. We're gonna see if Apple accepts it. The apps have to be a certain size to go on the app stores. If people don't know that, and if you want a large app, you got to have this because like Facebook's a large app. All these apps are large, so they got money to toss them. So it's got to be a small app. So we're working on it. But I need people. If I do launch it, I need people to join.
You got me.
Yeah,
I'll
we
join
need
right
people
away.
to join and put up some animals and go to ReptiPost. Put up the ReptiPost is doing guys. I'm so excited about ReptiPost. I'm just gonna show you guys ReptiPost. ReptiPost.com is doing amazing. So we got Frank the Tank up here. We got so much going on, guys. It's amazing.
Every time I go on there, it's new stuff every single time. It's amazing.
Everyone says I'm fighting with Husbandry Pro and gosh, at Herp Social. They advertise on my site.
Yeah, that's not fighting
They're my
nobody.
homies. No, they're cool. They're cool people. So as you see, I have tons of stuff going up. I got the US Arc banner over here. It'll never go away. Oh, it doesn't show. That's cool as can be. It doesn't show the mouse now. I like that. But the the market, I have my friends in your face has this spot. I don't want to overdo advertising. So since US Arc is permanently to the left, I'm thinking about taking this spot and selling it too. If you're interested, let me know. But the market is actually growing. As you see, the market's growing. And someone asked me the other day, I just want to look at leopard geckos. Hit leopard geckos. There you go. You got just leopard geckos if you want to look at crested geckos. I don't think we have any crested geckos. We've got other geckos.
Yeah, look at that.
We got other geckos. We got colubrids, I think. Nope, no one's done colubrids yet. We got a corn snake, though. So colubrids is just basic without corn snakes. Ball pythons, we got tons of ball pythons. So people are using the marketplace. I got to get over here. Here we go. They're using the marketplace. It's doing good. And MS Farms, I know you are amazing. So the new site, the new classifieds, I'm just gonna need people to give it time. Now I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. ReptiPost and a new site's gonna cost me a lot of money to host. Okay, it does. They do. So I do have free packages on the classifieds, and I do have paid packages on the classifieds, but they're nowhere near what Morph Market costs. And I'm very, very good at what I do to keep costs down. So I'm hoping that this is going to be something where if you come into it, you're grandfathered in. I'm going to do the same thing. Where just like advertising at ReptiPost, you buy it, you keep it up, you're going to be grandfathered in at that price for the rest of your life. I almost did, like lifetime memberships, but I didn't like that because it kind of says, hey, guess what? Let's say 20 years down the road or 15 years down the road, I just can't do anything anymore with it, or I sell it, or whatever. Lifetime membership, what's that say to them? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't do lifetime memberships. I've thought about that. I've thought about it. I'm still debating on how to do that. Because some people don't want to have their stuff linked to ReptiPost, or to a social media, and the social media side doesn't want it over to the standalone. So the marketplace on ReptiPost is free, as you see, 100% free. The standalone is going to have more options. I got wholesale section. I got feeders. I got tons of little things I'm going to be able to do to help you brand. I'm looking for some way. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to do it where if you click something, you can say, hey, I have a ReptiPost account, and it can be linked over.
Oh, that would be cool.
I'm working on it. I'm not guaranteeing anything because the databases are different. They're different. So how they're called upon, how the databases are called upon in the PHP programming, and the JavaScript and all that good stuff is different in both of the programs, but the tables should be able to be synced. I'm trying that back end. I'm looking at it, and I think it still can be done. I can do user base easy, but the problem with that too is there's going to be different information needed to join the classified site than it is the other. I will tell you guys this. I am talking to the shipping companies, probably Reptiles to you the most, to try to get us a bigger discount if you use them, or if all of them want us to do it, to hook that up. I'm going to do, if you guys look, if I go here, if you guys go to my listings, I have the shipping companies here. I have not got Redline's logo yet, or they would be here too. So if you guys click these, it just takes you to the website, so it makes it easy shipping. So there is a lot of stuff that I have done to ReptiPost. I'm trying to get stuff done. The number of reptiles available on there is ridiculous. Floods the industry. High and low quality animals. In my opinion, morph market is bad for the industry. So I'm not sure how new you are. King Snake had hundreds of thousands of animals for sale at any given time. So it's nothing new. Fauna Classifieds, I don't know if they ever had hundreds of thousands, but there was hundreds. There was lots. Morph Market is big because now it's the only one. That's why it's the only classifieds. Now Darian did tell me, and this came directly from Darian. He hopes I started a classifieds. He wanted me to start a classifieds because he felt, and he said this in public, he felt that having more than one option is optimal. I can't talk. Whatever. It was good for the hobby. So we'll see. And I'm not telling you guys you have to join. It's up to you. I'm just saying is if you guys are interested, we're going to have another avenue. Who knows? Everyone might say it sucks. And you guys want to post on ReptiPost? Go ahead. ReptiPost is free. I'm going to try. ReptiPost, I'm going to try to pay the bills there as an advertisement. That's how I'm going to try to pay the bills there. Who knows if it's going to happen? Who knows? It doesn't really matter. But I feel Darian got in over his head, and he didn't know how to handle it. And now that might hit his pride. He might get upset at me for saying that. But I honestly just think that he didn't know what to say, and he thought too fast and acted too fast, and then he's like, "Wait, I did something wrong," and deleted. So I don't know. I don't want to say bad things because I actually think his heart's in the right place. It's the Amazon reptile industry, 100%. But if you actually look at it, the only section that is like bad, dude, is ball pythons. There's 2,000 leopard geckos. 2,000.
2,000 or 20,000?
2,151.
What happened to all the ball? Before there was way more than that. What happened to them all?
People are leaving Morph Market. Now someone's going to hear me say that. They're going to be like, no, it's not. And they're going to post it. I get it. I'm not saying. I'm seeing what perceptions, what reality I'm seeing.
Later, Frank.
See you later, Frank. Thank you, my homie. So if I go, I'm just going to go here. Let's just go. Let me get rid of this one. I'm going to go present, share screen, because I keep doing, there we go. So if I share Morph Market, all right, and I'm in leopard geckos right now, 2,151. That's what we're at. So you can see my little mouse now. If I go back to Morph Market, if I go to, whoops, I went right back into, It flips over pretty quick.
Yeah, that's because that's when you look at the most.
Yeah. So this has 37,039. That's ball pythons. That was over 47,000 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
If we go to retics, so let's go to a one that I don't know what this was at though, but there's 1,500 retics for sale. So now I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. At a reptile expo, let's say there's 100 retics at a local reptile expo I'm at. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's almost 8% of what's listed on Morph Market. So you see what I'm getting at?
Uh-huh.
So I don't see that 1,451. Now, I don't know if that one dropped. I wasn't paying attention to it. I wasn't paying attention if, Morph Market had more than 1,400. But let's go to another popular one. Let's go to Hognose. There's only 1,236 Hognose up. The only one that I see, and still to this day, let's go to corn snakes. Corn snakes,
That used to be huge.
that used to be a huge thing, right? I guarantee it's not even 2,000. 1,385.
That was the biggest part of anything was corn snake.
So I mean, I get what you're saying that that's what it is. But crested geckos are pretty high. Where's crested? I just seen it. No, I can't see it. Oh, there it is. 4,400 crested geckos.
Uh-huh.
So now, just hear me out here. I'm not putting Darian down. Did he attack ball python people? Yes, it went down. Did he attack retic people? Yes, I think it went down. Did he attack leopard gecko breeders? I don't think he did. I was joking about it. And everyone out there, when I said he was banning leopard geckos, it was a joke. I didn't get too many messages about it, but I don't see anything else. I mean, you go to tortoises. 291 tortoises are listed.
Wow.
So if I'm looking at this, I'm kind of worried about it. I mean, this is kind of insane.
Check out king snakes real quick.
King snakes. 1,017.
Wow. It is going down.
So I'm worried about that aspect. I feel like there's a need to be able to Morph Market's competition inspires some people to do better, and two competing companies hopefully should listen to the people and strive to do better. I'm just looking to offer a different avenue. I don't mean to put down Darian at this point. I'm saying is an adult runs the site. Someone that's a business person. That I'm not going to let my personal feelings in on it.
No. And one thing I've learned over all these years of doing this, every site that comes up, like Morph Market, the one you're working on, even if someone else came out with a third one, the same breeder will post on all three places. So they will spend the money to put something on all three. They might start dropping off a little more on one, but most of the time they do put them up on both places.
Angela was banned. I don't know. I mean, I can assume the reason. I don't know what it was because I don't ask. And I don't honestly believe anyone should know why anyone was banned.
No.
If someone is banned, that's between the company and that person.
Angela, the gecko breeder?
Yes.
Then here's just, can I ask?
Yep.
I have an idea too why, but why would she get banned and not Geeky Gecko?
Because I don't think it has anything to do with Enigma.
Okay. I was thinking it did. That's
no.
All right.
Angela's going through a tough time. There's other personal stuff in her life and
Yep,
things happen.
Got it.
Angela's never done anything to me. Ever. So, and I don't know any of the background or anything. Multiple reasons, and it's all over the FBI. Yeah, it's all over the FBI groups. So I think offering a place. So here's how I would run my site, and I'll put this out for everyone to see. I'm a professional. If I have a TOS and rules, and you break them rules, it's going to be between me and you. The discipline's going to come down. we move forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's going to be.
That's the way it should be.
I'm not going to get in a shouting match online. I'm not going to go to ReptiPost or Facebook. We're not going to have a shouting match. It's not going to happen. Nobody's even going to know about it but you and me. And if you do good things, awesome. 99% of the people do amazing things. It's that one, maybe 95%. It's that 5% that does bad. Now, here's the thing. King Snake did the same thing.
Uh-huh.
The Reptile Room did the same thing. The BOI did the same thing. You know, did that person go to another site and complain? Sure did. But did you see Rich go to another site and go, but it was this. He didn't care. It didn't matter. He didn't care. So I think that's where Darian messed up. I think that's where it showed his inexperience in running a website. Who knows? I'm going to offer something. And this was in the making anyway. I was going to let you guys know the reason I did not launch it. It was respect. I went to ReptiPost only. I was going to launch a classifieds and ReptiPost a long time ago. But I was like, oh, and I'm not joking. It was going to be a competition of Morph Market, and Darian bought it. And I didn't think it was the right time to do it. Plenty of graphic evidence and pissed off customers and asked him to get involved. Okay. So now that's something where I don't know if I can do it. So if someone rips someone off, say, let's say there's two sites. If someone rips someone off on Morph Market, do I punish them on the new site? What do I do? Or do we set up a thing up on ReptiPost like the BOI, like it's already there, and we let the evidence go? And I don't know. I don't want to get involved in it. I just want to have a TOS. If they break the TOS, that's when I act on our site. Now, if they're a known convicted animal abuser, like then we're not gonna let them on. Like there's certain people that you know about now, I know about, and we're not gonna go there. But they're gonna be talked to right away. If they paid me money, I'd refund their money and say you're just not welcome here. And I would tell them the reason.
That's the only way to do it.
But at the same time, and this is nothing against Tom Crutchfield. I love Tom Crutchfield. Do we let him on?
He never did animal abuse, so he did smuggling, which I feel, in my personal opinion, it was bad, I guess, but it's different. It's not animal abuse.
I mean, at the same time, where's the line? So that's what I'm going to say is, I'm just going to write a TOS. I'm going to write a rule book. If them rules are broken, there's going to be infractions. We move on. We're going to be adults about it. We're going to move on. We're not going to do this hood BS.
No, you can't.
Yeah, and the Geeky Gecko thing. Okay, here's my personal opinion. Okay, I own ReptiPost, and I'm going to own this other site. If Frank of Geeky Gecko joined ReptiPost, if Frank of Geeky Gecko joined my new site for Pain, if he did not break my rules, my personal feelings about him would not affect him joining.
No, that's the way you got to be.
It's 100%. If I let my personal feelings, where does the line get drawn? I would not like it, but that would not be... If Angela joined ReptiPost, it was posted on there, as long as she did not break the TOS, there's nothing I'm going to do. I was talking, I think, to Ken. And I kind of posted on there, should we block certain animals from being, sold, like Enigma and Lemon Frost, or should we educate? I put that on ReptiPost. Should we educate the people about these species, or about the species and the morph being bad? Or should we ban it altogether? And most of the people said, just educate the people. And I was
before Darian even took over Morph Market, he banned the Lemon Frost. Banned the Lemon Frost, but then they let it back on again. But I think that's because they kind of see the point you're saying, educate people. And then, they should know.
I got to really think about that on the classifieds. Do I allow the Enigmas and the Lemon Frost? And if I don't, what ball pythons don't I allow?
Yeah, see? And then not only the Enigma or the Lemon Frost, people will say white and yellows used to do spinning, so why should we let white and yellow on there? And then they'll be like, ball pythons, no spider, and then no no Woma, no champagnes, because they all can get
Then the
wobbles
carpet
too.
species, the
And the
carpet
carpet's
jaguars, right?
poison.
Jaguars.
And then there's the pink pastel, or the pastel pink Western hognose, which can get a wobble. I mean, it can go on and on and on and on and on.
And see, that's what I'm thinking about leaning towards. See, that's where I can separate the two, and a lot of people don't like that. I can separate the business side of it. What do I have to do? And it's not me getting money. It's like, what's the proper thing to do so there's not lines drawn. So I could put up on the site and say, hey, guess what? Lemon Frost does this. So I noticed several breeders down south of the border breeding Lemon Frost and Enigmas. 100%. I personally, okay, here's my personal
Overseas, they breed them a lot, the lemon
Yes.
frost.
So my personal opinion is this: if I see a gecko, let's say I see a gecko from the best, we'll call it the better best gecko company, and I see a gecko I want from them, and I find out they breed lemon frost, that would stop me from purchasing an animal from that person.
Any
Right?
animal.
Any animal. That's my morals. I cannot put my morals into my company.
Mm-mm.
When you start doing that, you get to Darien. You have to separate the two.
Yeah.
I might hate it every single day, but also there should be a warning. Like, ready for this? I agree with Darien that there should be a label for wild caught.
Uh-huh.
I 100% agree with him.
Here's you look at I don't know which one of the corn snakes had a wobble, but there's a corn snake that has a wobble. There's a hognose snake that has a wobble. There's you can go right down the list.
How about scaleless? Do we allow scaleless?
Yeah. See, I mean, it would be a slippery slope.
So I got to really think about that, and I got to put my best foot forward, and I got to do a business decision. Of course, we're not going to allow animal abusers. We're not going to do that.
No.
And we're going to say convicted animal abusers. We're not going to allow that. People's political views are not going to affect what I don't want political views on my sites.
Yep.
I just want to be very professional, like Jeff of King Snake, Rich of the Fauna Class, myself with the reptile room. This is what we need to get back to. You run a website, you run the website. 100%. Why not? So
I agree with that one.
And we need to get to the point where human beings are human beings. It doesn't matter what you do. Be the best you. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. If you want me to call you him and her, or her and she, I'm going to call you her and she. What it's none of my business what you want to be called.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. And I'm not going to make fun of it. I'm not going to post up memes to make fun of that, to try to make jokes about other things. I'm not going to do it. I don't even think the Bud Light jokes are funny.
No.
I still don't understand. The person is... I don't understand that. Someone's got to try to explain it to me one day. They chose this sponsor. This person sponsored Bud Light. And people are making... Oh, what does it matter? Well, I just don't understand what it matters. I don't get it. I just don't understand.
Well, what gets me is they wasted their money on the beer and then threw it all in the trash anyway. So what they still spent their money on it.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't get that type of stuff. That's why I don't think that way. So I don't think to go online and post about it all the time because I don't think that way. If someone comes up to me, I'm going to treat them like a human being.
Exactly.
A little kid comes up to me and goes, I got a question. And their parents are like, oh, shh. I'm like, they can ask questions to me. Really? I'm like, yeah. I don't care. I don't care if they go, why is the gecko's tail fat? Or what's this do? That's what we do.
Yep.
That's what we do. And
if you're not doing that, there's something wrong with you personally. You just need to do it.
Be the best you. Just be the best you who you can be. And I'm going to respect you.
Yep.
There's not many people I do not respect in this world. And of course, my last live, you guys heard. Like Darien, I respect Darien. Darien's done something kind of messed up to me. But I respect him. It wasn't against the law. It was just kind of like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't hate him for it.
No.
Oh, they're dumb. They're the stupidest things in the world. They're so dumb. And I don't get them. I don't understand it. I just don't. I don't get it.
You're not the only
Like,
one.
so it's like, so if I make fun of the people that make fun of the Bud Light jokes, do I win a prize? Or how about I just stop talking about it? It was a person that advertised Bud Light or sponsored Bud Light, or what do you call the person that sponsors, right? I don't know, but they did it for Bud Light. They got paid. Awesome. Bud Light paid
You know,
someone.
and here's the thing. They put that person's picture on the can only for one 6-pack and sent it to them as just showing their appreciation for them being who they are, for what they believe in,
Awesome.
respecting them. And people threw a big fit about it. I don't get it. I don't know.
I'm totally lost. Be the best you. So it doesn't matter. But like, that's why I'm saying, does the good overshadow the bad? We let it, because we talk about the bad 5 times as much as we talk about the good. I've been making too many memes and jokes about the other stuff that we're. That's what I'm saying is, some of the stuff I laugh about, like the memes you make. I do laugh about those.
They're some of the best memes I've seen.
Yeah. But people need to be the best of them. You're going to get a professional that runs these sites like ReptiPost. I'm very professional. And I'm a one-man band usually. I do hire people to do some coding for me. And I'm trying to get a dev team together for ReptiPost.com. But I just want you guys to know, you're getting a professional. You're getting someone that's not going to put his political views. I don't have political views. I hate politics. The questions I've gotten at shows, I love them. That's what I'm talking. The questions are the best. Memes and jokes are what I live for these days. I love it. But that's what I'm saying is we gotta get better than this. I mean, do I hate Darian? No. Do I think what he's done is bad? Yes. Do I think the people that are following him blindly and okay, here's the thing. To the people that are saying that they're Darian's friends and they'll back him no matter what. Do you know what I expect a friend to do? Tell me when I'm messing up.
Say, hey, you're making a mistake here. You need to fix it.
Yeah, be quiet and do this. Or you messed up here, go do this.
That's why just follow them. Yeah, that's why sometimes before I do certain things, I'm like, let me check with Gary and get his opinion on this before I do this.
When I made that post about my friends not backing me up with the ReptiPost, but then they're going to Darian's site saying it's revolutionary. I was very upset about it. I was hurt. I wasn't upset. I was hurt because
it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. It was certain people that was going there and just backing this man. And I was like, you're just doing it because he owns Morph Market, which I understand. But you could have showed me the same love.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could have showed me some love. I'm supposed to be your friend, and I was hurt by it. I wasn't upset. I was hurt, just like, hey, I didn't expect him to attack Darian. I expected him to say, hey, yo, like, Gary, you did a really good job with this or something like that. No. And it is what it is. And I think people that are following Darian blindly and just like, oh, he's got this and he's done this and he's done this. You might be a very bad friend because you didn't hold him back and go to him and say, hey, guess what? Maybe we need to do this to help you out. Maybe it's time to take a seat and to stop posting.
Yep.
It's to stop posting for a bit. If he would have stopped posting 2 weeks ago and just handled his business, it would have been fine.
If he stops now,
I'm hoping he does.
It would eventually, go away in time. You just need to stop.
That's why Jeff won. He didn't put his political views in it. He didn't put any views in it. How many people actually know who Jeff is other than him walking around with a piece of paper at the shows? Seriously. So, I mean, that's what we're going to get when we get. I mean, I wasn't going to say anything about the site, but that's what we're going to get. Give you something else. The whole like thing and favorite the animals, that's already been coded in this. I've had this thing sitting around for like 6 months because I was going to launch it with ReptiPost at the same time. Okay? And you guys will understand once you see the name. You'll understand. I was going to launch them both at the same time, and Darian bought Morph Market. Out of respect, I was like, this isn't the time. He bought Morph Market. It's a big thing. Everyone's enjoying it. I'm just going to launch, I'm just going to keep going with ReptiPost. Because ReptiPost was around still for a year and a half at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just going to go with the ReptiPost. I'm just going to better that Morph Market, the marketplace on there. So, yeah, fake friends, that's what it is. To tell you the truth, like, me and, Chris has had conversations Can we talk about Gecko Fest? Oh, that's right. We need to get on Gecko Fest. We're going to talk about Gecko Fest right now. We got time for this. There is something coming up. I'm going to go right now. I'm going to go to it now. Gecko Fest. Let me see if I can find it. Strength in Leos. So Gecko Fest is coming up, guys, in Wisconsin. It's Madison, Wisconsin is gonna have Gecko Fest, and I'm gonna show you guys this right now. We're gonna close this. You're right, Adam. I was gonna talk, but it's on my list. I just haven't got to it yet, and I didn't notice the time. But we're gonna go ahead and share it right now. Last thing to talk about is always the best thing, correct?
I would say going out on a good note.
So this here is Gecko Fest. Gecko Fest, I'm going to go ahead and read it. Introducing the Midwest Gecko Fest. It is the ultimate gathering for like-minded leopard gecko breeders and enthusiasts. This exciting event offers unique opportunity to meet up, connect, and share your passion for these amazing reptiles. Whether you're a seasoned breeder or a passionate hobbyist, Gecko Fest is the place to be. Join us for a day filled with camaraderie. I cannot talk today, so big words hurt me. Camaraderie, engaged discussion, and valuable insights into the world of leopard geckos. And line up, and expert speakers and panelists will cover a wide range of topics that are relevant to the leopard gecko hobby. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Immerse yourself in the world of leopard geckos and take your breeding endeavors to a new height. It is on August 26th of 2023. It's in Madison, Wisconsin. The address will be posted soon. And it's 10:30 to 7, $15 entry fee per person. Not able to make the Gecko Fest, but you would like to experience the discussions, talks, and panels. Each will be recorded, so by registering, you will have access to all the recordings from the day. So, Gecko Fest is being put on by my friend Evan. Evan is the owner of Strength in Leos, and he is putting this on. He's done it from scratch, guys. I'm excited. If you don't know, I'm on one of the panels, so I'm not sure what we'll talk about. I'm hoping we talk about leopard geckos. I'm like really excited about this. I've known about it for a while, and I couldn't say nothing about nothing. So we're really excited about Gecko Fest. Evan has been planning this for a while. So if you guys cannot make it, I would go here and register. So if you just go to Strength in Leos, I've shared it on my page too. If you're my friends on Facebook, you can go to my page. And I'm going to be getting links up on all our future podcasts because this just got announced today. I already had this planned, this already scheduled. So this is going up on everything. I'm going to get the logo up. This is an amazing event. So you can, I'm going to go ahead and I will show you the other screen. Let's get off this one. Let's go stop screen, present. We're going to go one more here. We're going to go Midwest Gecko Fest. I don't know if you guys can read it, but this is the same thing that was just said. And it is going to say the rules. It has the rules. And it has my email there. Yeah, you guys can email the email. I get like 20,000 emails there a day. It says first name. Do you have any food allergies or dietary restrictions? You want to answer that. What do you hope to get out of this event? So tell them what you want to get out of this event. Would you like a Midwest Gecko Fest shirt for $10? I'm getting a shirt. That's my home for sure. Are you planning on coming in person or will you be joining online? And then the shirt size goes up to XXX and go down to small. And then you can send your payment from friends and family to Decked Out Geckos. So Decked Out Geckos is also Strength in Leos. Decked Out Geckos is Evan. Evan is an amazing person. And then you could drop any comments in the comments in that section right below. So I'm excited. I think people should join this any way possible. The panels are going to be fun. I do know the people on the panels. I think it's going to be an amazing discussion. And we are just going to talk geckos. It's going to be amazing. Now get me in touch so I can help organize Northeast one. I can hook you up with Evan. Dude, I could totally hook you up with Evan, 100%. Evan's really good people. To tell you a story about Evan is he's a Cali boy. That's my homie. But he was coming out here, and the first show that he ever vended with my friend Miles was when we did Gecko Row at a 2-day. And that's when I met. I was so excited to meet him. And I am telling you, if I had his knowledge at his age, oh my. He is one of the best people I know too. I say that about all my friends, but I mean, I love Evan. He's family to me. So when he asked me to be part of Gecko Fest, I was like, well, yeah. Well, I was going no matter what. I was going. It's gonna be a blast. I'm so excited about it. I think every single person should go there and register today. So you can go on them things I shared. Go to Strengthen Leos or Decked Out Geckos, and just click that link and register so you can see the lives or the recordings. I think the recordings, and get your questions to them, and they'll get them answered or to the panel, and we'll talk about some stuff. Dude, I'm telling you, this is gonna be amazing. So maybe we can talk to Evan about doing a Cali one. He is a Cali boy, right? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Like, I'm so pumped about it. It's like nothing against the other reptile expos. I'm like looking forward to this. We're just gonna talk geckos. We get to keep talking geckos. I mean, shoot. I mean, I'm so happy that Evan moved out here and Miles brought him to the Reptile Expo. Or they teamed up and we did Gecko Row. Still to this date, one of the best shows I've ever done was Gecko Row. But I don't think I don't know. We got Tinley coming up now, homie. Oh, I'm excited about Tinley too. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't even know what to do. Gecko Fest is going to be a blast. I think everyone should just go register. Seriously, even get a shirt. I mean, a shirt is $10, guys. That's a darn good deal. So registration $15 for $25. So basically, this. Look at this. A good shirt is going to cost you $25. Am I wrong? So $25, you get a shirt and you get to watch the panels. Dude. Gecko Row. I'm so excited. I am like so pumped up about it. Guys, I don't even care if I sell one thing at Tinley. I don't care. I just get to hang out with my boys. It's going to be so... Oh, and the girls, because Missy will be there. Brittany will be there. Laura's going to be there.
Bet Heidi will be there, huh?
Heidi's going to... Heidi better be there. We're gonna have gecko. The geckos are just awesome. See, that's what I don't get is the leopard gecko community in Wisconsin. We all like being next to each other. We don't fight nothing. We'll sell each other's geckos.
Yeah, that's the way to be.
Tinley, obviously too. I need to move closer to my friends and start vending with you. Oh, the heartbeat! You come to the shows, we'll hook you up. It'd be so much. Oh my gosh, it'd be so much fun. I just love vending with people. I just love taking a picture. I mean, their geckos and selling their geckos. You know how many times I'm like, oh, go over to Heidi here, go over to Dab here. When Miles is there, go there. Evan was set up right across from me. I was like, go to Evan, buy his geckos. It's just like, I'll sell my geckos. I'm not worried about it. I just love selling geckos. But when I was set up next to Miles one time, he had geckos I wasn't allowed to take home. I was like, oh, you can't take that gecko home. I can't take that gecko home. I'm like, oh, I want that gecko. He doesn't think so, but Miles has some of the best geckos in the country. Miles geckos are freaking fire. Fondy and Green Bay. Fondy and Green Bay. Wait, you're going to Green Bay too? Yeah. Can I put my beer cooler under the table, Scary? There's drinking at the shows, like under my tables at Tinley. Well, I don't know. It's not just my tables at Tinley, but you can add any of the other shows. I could care less. But Tinley is going to be. I'm sharing all my table space, so it's not my table space. I'm blessed enough to have friends that have. We're doing Gecko Row. Like I think we got two. So if there's room and the other ones don't mind, I don't care. But it's up to the group. So I don't know how much room we're gonna have. So honestly, it doesn't matter because they're not my tables. I'm just blessed enough to be able to go. I don't even know if I'm taking all my banners. I'm thinking about getting a pop-up banner for ReptiPost, something small. So I don't know what I'm doing. I do know that it's party time. Gecko Row. You guys don't even understand how excited I get. I just like hanging out with people. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about Sewerfest. They put us so far apart. Me and Heidi are close. Me and her can play catch with a ball. I'll tell you that. I'm wondering, man. So fun. I mean, that's what I'm telling you guys. Be on the lookout for the soft launch of that site. I will be doing a soft launch. And then people can register. I will tell you guys this. There is a free account. There is free. But then there are paid accounts. And they're not that expensive at all. I've done my due diligence in what it's going to take for the space it's going to take per I've done all the math, and I think I'm pretty good where it's at because the accounts are leveled out, and I think we're good, and it will be able to sustain it. So we're gonna have that. I have no friends in Cali. Every man for themselves at shows. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. That's no fun at all. Cali should whatever. Move out to Wisconsin. We'll all sell some geckos together. Yeah.
To me, Wisconsin seems to have a different group of people in it. I mean, there's so many people there that are into geckos and reptiles compared to any other place I've ever seen.
Well,
even the bigger states.
All the vendors get along too. Like us vendors, I mean, I talk to the ball python breeders, I talk to retic breeders, I talk to everyone. Like everyone knows what I'm doing when I walk around sometimes, but everyone talks to me. And then when I meet someone new, I make sure I introduce myself to them. I'm excited. I mean, we're just
there. You go. Different.
No, move to South Dakota. I need local gecko friends. But I don't know where after. All you guys move to Wisconsin. We'll just load up Wisconsin with gecko people. Or Illinois. You can go to Iowa. Still drive. Minnesota. Yeah, I'm going to be doing. All these people around here are going to be still in the intro. But I'm going to be redoing the intro again, I think. But all these people are going to be part of it. All these people around me. All these logos. I'm going to be doing something different with the logo. I've been practicing. It's going to be awesome. Because, I mean, our boy Noble gets hit by Fauna Classifieds too. I should take Fauna Radio.
Yeah.
But, okay, I'll come pick you up on the way to somewhere.
Why don't you move? Can't you move him down below between Texas Kid and?
That's what I'm thinking about doing. Exactly what I was thinking. Gonna bring back the Tom McDonald song. It's the best one. I'm thinking about it. I love my Tom McDonald song. There's a reason why I use it because I'm not bought out by anybody. So it talks about signing, with the big corporations. I don't do that.
Did you see his TikTok the other day?
What do you talk about?
Some kid was being real bad. He was a real little kid. Did you see that one? And he's like, "Kid, you're gonna grow up and hate your mom or something. You need." And he's like, "I didn't do it. I was rolling."
Tom's music. I mean, not all of it should be listened to by kids, but yes, I love Tom. Tom's my homie. I should see if I can get Nova and Tom on here. Tom's not really a animal. Nova's the animal person. Nova loves her doggy dogs. I'm telling you, I love it. Tom McDonald's awesome. I love Tom McDonald. He's a really good guy. I mean, in real life, he's a really good guy. Um, so the stuff that he talks about in his songs, he lives it. That's what he does. He is Canadian, but he is here in the States. Yeah, I should reach out and just tell Nova to come on here. Nova's really good too. She's a musician. She does all the shooting and mixing and all that. She does a really good job. She's talented. She's a multi-talented person. But I can try to get Nova. Not many people know that her real name's not Rockefeller. Her real name's not Rockefeller. But we'll keep it at that. She's a good person. It's my alarm now. I know, man. That's so awesome. Ooh, hey. Got that pen in my hand. You can't buy who the hell I am. You can keep your cash. Yeah, so like I said, I don't do this for the money. I wish this is all I did. But yeah, the new sites, RepuPost guys, go over to RepuPost guys. Have fun. Just have fun. Build your brand. And with this new site, build your brand. That my goal is, I don't want people like they do. I bought my reptile from Morph Market. I want them to say, I bought my gecko from MS Farms. I bought my reptile from Texas Kid. I bought my reptile from Hooked on Geckos. I bought my stuff from anyone Zeno. I want them to say that. I want them to say I bought it from this person. That's my goal. Pay me in geckos. That's what I'm talking. Money. Pay me in geckos. That's what I'm talking about. Right now, I'm on a retic kick. I want another retic.
Okay, yeah, but you're not going to get a bunch of them and breed them or nothing, right?
No, I don't want to breed. No, I don't want to breed no retics. No.
You should get a pied.
Laura wants the black one, like what's Midnight?
Golden Child.
Yeah, the gold, but like the one on that Brian has. I can't think of what the name of it is.
Oh, okay. I know what
the Golden Child, something else, but it's black. So we want that, and then we want a cow, but I don't know which one's more expensive.
I think the cow is more expensive,
so,
but I'm not sure.
So, the reason I'm looking for another retic now is my girl with no eyes is about 8 foot. And she's 5 years old. It's close to that. It's close to that. It's close. It's close to that. I promise you, it's close to that. See, Heidi knows me too well. And Reptarians. I'm working on Reptarians pretty hardcore. I was housing a pied berm at one point to get it exported for a buddy. It was like a dang 20K snake. Jesus, wow.
They came down since then, but they used to be way up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was thinking about that. Brian just got one. A pied. Yep. I think a pied albino or a pied.
Yep, from Bob Clark.
But Nightfire, I think is the black retic's name or something like that. Night Fury or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But the reason I want to get another retic is I have that male. I'm not looking to breed him, but that male can't be used sometimes during breeding season. He won't be able to be used for
because they get you want a female for sure.
Yeah, so our female is 8 foot and 5 years old, so she's a dwarf or super dwarf. I don't know how that gets, but she's perfectly healthy. Other than that, I have an eye, so I'm looking to get another. Even if it's dwarf, I could care less. If they're 8 to 12 feet, I can house them better than a 20-foot one.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna talk to Amanda again and Sarah and see what Laura wants something pretty because ours now is like a marble something I forget, like a citron marble or something like that. That's what the no-eyed one is. And our boy's a normal. So I don't care what they're het for. I could care less. That had nothing to do with it because I'm not breeding them. So, but yeah, the zoo's going to get another retic, I think. I'm going to try to get another dwarf and maybe have an 8-footer and that's it. But we'll see. Get a Night Fury. Oh, man.
Well, he calls it Night Fury because ain't that the name of the dragon from How to Train a Dragon?
Yeah, I
think that.
So.
Yeah.
Snakes are like my first love. So
They've always
um,
been my first love, also.
so now that I have more snakes, I'm excited. Um, there, and so I'm looking to add more because I got geckos.
Now, you say you're allergic to rodents. With snakes, you can buy hairless rodents now, so they sell them.
Can you be allergic to the frozen thawed ones?
I don't know.
Well, I guess you can. I guess.
Yeah, you would think you might be able to, but I don't know. But I know that most vendors of rodents have hairless and stuff like that.
She wants chinchillas. Them are soft.
My grandparents used to raise chinchillas. It's pretty interesting.
I'm excited about the way things are going. I'm hoping we're getting a lot of large backings. I love you guys to death. Everyone is backing us up. But the Repti brand is getting built. Reptarians is coming. Reptarians is the name of the zoo now. The zoo.
Sorry
animal
about
education
that.
Program. Frozen
I did
Thawed
not know.
Still made. Wow. Jeez. Well, jeez, Nikki. How are we gonna
Go get a
fix that?
vaccine. No,
Don't do that. No, I'm playing out.
I'm only playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just like the support everyone's doing, but look for something to come out. I love everyone what they're doing. If you guys are looking for something different than Morph Market, a different avenue, we're gonna have it. If you're looking for just classifieds, it is coming. The soft launch. I guarantee someone's gonna launch one now. Watch, I guarantee it. Someone's gonna launch one. But the Reptarians is coming because we've got Repti Post, Reptarians, and then this coming up. So we're gonna see what happens with it. I'm really excited about it. I think that we can really do something good with it. There's gonna be advertising on that too. There's gonna be advertising spaces on that. There's something else I don't know if Morph Market has. I'm gonna allow boosted ads, highlighted ads, urgent ads, all that good stuff. So there's a difference between an urgent ad and a boosted ad. Urgent ads, it's just a different highlight, and it's like, hey, I need to get rid of this. And then a boosted ad just say, hey, puts it on the first page, and I forget the other one that you can. I did. There's another thing I did. And so that's another avenue. I can get you some cool ones, cheap. A guy breeds them. Oh, cool. Chinchillas. But yeah, I'm looking forward to good old the Reptiverse. Reptiverse!
Raptors.
Reptiverse! No, I'm playing. That's not it. No, Reptiverse. But Repti is kind of my thing. I wanted Repti Zoo. Tell you how Reptarians came from. I wanted a zoo. The Repti Zoo. Someone owns it in Canada. ReptiZoo.com.
Oh,
And they've owned it for a long time. Like, it's not like new. And I'm driving in my car. I'm like, man, a reptile experience. What can I do? Reptile experience. I kept saying it. And I'm like, Reptarians. And I'm like, no way. Driving in my car, I bought Reptarians and Reptarians. Asked my friends and my wife, and everyone said Reptarians. Done. Text Brian. I was like, what do you think of this name? He goes, that is sick, dude. That's dope. Oh, yeah,
I like
dude.
it. I think it's cool.
The Reptiverse. Reptiverse is already taken, I believe. I think I tried it. But I already own the other one. But I can actually, when you guys are online right now, I will see. I will see if Reptiverse is actually owned. If not, I'm buying it right now. I'm almost positive it is taken. Someone's going to buy it right now. Watch.
Somebody's trying to get over there before you.
Because Reptiverse is a pretty common. I think that's one of the first things I look for. I'm almost positive. Yeah, it's unavailable. Let's see if it's actually something I can go after. Because I do snipe names just to let you guys know. Yep. Reptilium owns it. It goes to reptilium.io. So it looks like an educational site that has sports cards, a card game. It's a card game. where the physical becomes digital in the reptile world. Reptile owners are passionate about learning and collecting their own live animals. Many become full-time reptile breeders and turn into profitable business. Others simply enjoy the hobby. Reptilium is a place where you can become a digital reptile breeder or just simply learn to enjoy the hobby. I'm gonna learn something new. Sorry, I just bought it. I love you, Nikki. So, yeah, so ReptiPost came about because I have this. I got these ideas in my head. And I just bought it. So I own ReptiPost the last 5 years. I've owned ReptiPost for 5 years. The site wasn't up, but I own ReptiPost.com. I own this other domain longer than the other domain I'm bringing out, longer than I own ReptiPost. So, yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm craziness like that. But everyone needs to understand that I'm probably going to get hate mail here in a bit about me being mean to Darian. I wasn't mean to Darian. I wasn't trying to be mean.
No, you were saying you respected him, you liked him. It's just the way he handled things you disagreed with.
Yeah, I just think that if he wouldn't have done what he did, he would have been better. He would have been better off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to offer. It's not because I just think I'm going to offer another avenue. I'm going to be taking it very professional. So if you guys want professionalism, I'll still be your friend. We'll talk like this, whatever. But when it comes to that business side, it's a business. It's your business. I don't take your business as a joke. So
No.
you coming to me, you have a business. I don't take it as a joke. I don't take it lightly that it's your business. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to build your brand. And that's what Repti's all about, is building your brand. 100%. 100%. Which that just reminds me. Cool. I just bought a domain.
Which one?
I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Get to the finish here. Don't want that. I'm going to go here. I am so bad at this, guys. It's like I collect domains for no reason. So you guys are seeing that I buy stuff all the time. Let's go ahead and check out. I don't need them coupons. I get a discount already. There we go. We're going to go here. Complete order. Oh, I know. Accept the terms. I get 50% off domains. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone's like, what did he buy? What did he buy? You guys stayed on. So guess what?
He'll tell you next week. Tune in.
Yeah, I'll tell you. See you guys. We'll see you next week. Tune in. I'll let you know that what we bought. And it's completing the order. I just bought reptibrand.com.
Oh. That's...
Build your brand, reptibrand.com.
There you go.
Man, that Reptiverse is getting big. I can't even say that no more. And you're right. Everyone wants to be mad about something. I'm not mad at them at all.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give everyone a new avenue, another avenue to, if you want to do this way. It's a cheaper avenue. Of course, we're not going to have the traffic. It's going to take time to build. If you guys want to build something from the brick by brick, from the ground up, you guys can be part of it 100%. And we'll go from there. I mean, it's going to be a fun time. I am going to put advertising dollars into this new site that's coming up. I will be doing that. So when people, let's just say this, when people join and are going to give, if they join a package that costs money, all that money is going to go into advertising at first. I don't care about nothing else. It's just going to go into advertising to build a brand. Yep, all the avenues. That's what I'm talking about. I'm always thinking, guys, I wake up in the middle of the night and I write stuff down. I'm that guy. I've bought in domains. I've woken up 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, and I just buy a domain. I'm like, that's perfect idea. Buy a domain. So we own reptibrand.com. Oh, what do I do with it? I don't know. I got some domains, guys. Just to let you know, I got some stuff. Like I own reptilehobby.com. What should I do with reptilehobby.com? That's a pretty powerful name.
That should be for the hobbyists only.
Hobbyists only. I was thinking about pointing to the new site, reptilepage.com, because I thought reptilepage.com. It should have been ReptiPage because of Repti, but I did Reptile Page back then, and it's still good. Like Reptile Page, like a newspaper, and it has all the news up on it. which I'm still looking for writers. If you are interested in blogging, writing, or anything, it's a non-paid position, but you'll get credit for everything you write, and you can go up on the Repty page. You can blog on there. You can make top 10 lists on there. I can make you a publisher, and you can go on there and just have fun. 100%. So, but it is 10 to 30, and I do got to get up in the morning and sell some phones. I got to sell these things. See these? Oh, whoa, look at that. Oh, you can go buy one of those yourself if you want one. You guys want one of these, you can buy one. That one could be for education based off hobbyist knowledge. That's look at that. Have it be for husbandry products. That could be it too. Reptile hobby. That's what I'm saying. There's so much stuff that we could do. Repty brand. I just bought it because it needed to be bought. Repty brand. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What happens if I get morphmarket.com? No, I'm playing. Someone's going to go to Darien. I joke about stuff all the time, guys. Stop. What happens? No, I'm playing. So, I appreciate it. We got anything to final words?
No, I thought this was a great show.
Yeah,
Don't buy
from Slither.
Yeah, and don't eat yellow snow.
Yeah,
it's never a good thing.
So just build your brand, be the best you, right? Just build your brand and be the best you. Don't worry about what people say. Good show, guys. Have a great weekend. Oh, there's
you too. There, Wally was in here the whole time. You too, Wally.
Wally was sitting there sneaking like, yo, what's going on? Yo. He's over there buying,
He was ready to pounce. Like a lion, just I got you.
Yeah, you guys are my homies. Everyone's my homies. Guys, just be the best you and have fun. We are out.
Peace.